So, good travellers, you're about to venture back 800 years, back to medieval Nottingham, to a dark time when the sheriff ruled with an iron fist and outlaws, both good and bad, roamed the forest. So tread very carefully along your way. Go through this doorway, all the way up to the very, very top of the stairs, where you meet a peasant family. Enter their home and the adventure shall begin. Follow the room numbers down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, the exhibition at the back. Do go into every room on the way down. They're all numbered, so you know which order to go in. There's lots to read, but please go all the way to the top first and read on the way down. Farewell, good travellers, and safe journey.
Up the way, top.
Am I the very top? Oh, stepping stone.
Yeah, there's still another floor.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome. Come on in. Plenty of room at the front. How are you finding our fair city then? What a beauty, isn't she? Of course, it would be a much nicer place if it wasn't for that sheriff. Mind you, even the sheriff doesn't bother us much nowadays. Not with our robbing around. You seem you've come to ask about, I expect. The legend travels far and wide. You already know what he does, I'm sure. He robs from the rich, like the sheriff and his friends, and gives to the poor folks like us. It's not charity, mind. I'm a hard-working man, and I do the best to support my family. But with the landowners paying as little as they do, and with rent so high, you have to work every daylight hour just to scrape it in. And with the sheriff taking what little we have left in taxes, we'd have no money for food if it weren't for our dear Robin. All the sheriff says is just doing his job and that he's collecting taxes on behalf of the king. I'll tell you something. We've all seen the amount of gold, silver and whatever else people have that his soldiers collect. We've also seen the much smaller chest that he sends to London for the king. Less than half of what he collects here, I'd say. So where's the rest going? Straight into his pocket. That's where. What Robin takes from him in his line is nothing more than what they've unjustly taken from hard-working, decent folk like us. God bless him. Thanks to him, my children have food in their bellies and a place to sleep at night. You know, you might even run into him if you're lucky, either here in the city or out in the forest. Goodness knows how he comes and goes with the sheriff's guards, watching every gate, in and out of the city, but he does it. He does it right under their noses. If you ask around and happen to meet the right people, they'll tell you where to find him. Just make sure the sheriff doesn't hear about it, because if he hears you've been asking about Robin, he might think you're part of the gang and he might lock you up. Yeah, none of you are spies for the sheriff, are you? Like I've said, I have no idea how he comes and goes, so there's no point asking me. But you look like honest types. I'm sure you've got good hearts. Well, enjoy your visit to our city, friends, and if you do happen to meet our Robin, be sure to give him my thanks, would you? Time for you to be on your way now. Thanks for coming. Goodbye for now.
What's the quiz going?
I want to put cow,
What
but
are
it
the
depends
options?
what kind of, yeah, or if you're wealthy or not, but I'm going to put cow.
There's a lot of theming in this place. So now we leave room 1. Oh, we've set it off. So much to see in here, actually.
Little John! This is Little John Real. This is Little
John is also doing one of the monumental cooking.
Every storyline gives, he makes friends with
Welcome, brothers and welcome to our humble dwelling, where we seek to do the Lord's work and imitate his actions. Like him, we care for the sick and help those in need. And, like our Lord turned water into wine, we take water and barley and turn it into that most holy of beverages, ale.
Say bowling.
It takes us a little longer than it took him, but our patience yields rewards. You know who else is rather fond of my ale? Robin Hood. Oh, we've been friends for many years, although we didn't exactly hit it off when we first met. I have heard stories about this outlaw who's making such a stir in Nottingham, and I wanted to see if he was really as good a fighter as the stories say. See, I may be a fellow of ample proportions, but I'm handy with swords and buckler when I need be. Anyway, unbeknownst to me, he was out in the forest too that day, bored and looking for a little excitement. I was walking beside the stream when I met him, although I didn't know who he was at the time. He asked where I was going, and I told him I was seeking Robin Hood. He asked what business I had with him, since he famously had no love for pride. He then said how hungry he was, and asked if I had any food. I told him I would share some bread and meat with him if he would carry me across the stream, as I needed to be on the other side of the bridge. In truth, I had no intention of sharing anything with such a rude, presumptuous oaf, but I did need to get across the stream, and I didn't want to get my teeth wet. To my surprise, he agreed to carry me across. When we got to the other side and he heard I there was no reward, he jumped on my back, held a knife at my throat, and told me I had to carry him back. Well, halfway across the stream at the deepest part, I threw him off and he fell in with an almighty splash. Well, there we both were, soaked to the skin in the middle of the stream. I readied myself for a fight, but when he surfaced, he was laughing. It was then that he introduced himself, and we've been friends ever since.
Hey, you there. Strangers, come with us. Sheriff wants to see you. Come quickly, we'll have to tie you up and drag you there. The sheriff doesn't like being kept waiting.
Oh dear, you'd better do as they say. The sheriff is not a man you want to find yourself on the wrong side of. But don't worry, no harm will come to you. You can be sure of that. If you're friends of mine, then you're under Robin's protection, so don't be scared. Be polite though. No point in making the sheriff any more angry than he already is. Goodbye for now, my friends, and may God go with you.
Church, that's the only one it was.
Is that the question you need?
Robin Hood and the Monk. Which church does Robin visit?
What are the options?
So it's oh, just seen it then.
There you go. Green arrow. Told you it was similar.
Yeah. He was on there when they had the.
It tells us the sheriff's name. He's always just known as the sheriff. Nobody knows his real name. Wonder if anyone's in here. Oh.
There you are. Finally. Come along inside. Stop wasting everybody's time. Right inside, all of you. Stop lurking in the back there by the door. Inside. Now. I expect you know why I brought you here, do you?
No.
Well, speak up. No? Well, then you must be even more stupid than you look. I brought you here because word has reached me you've been going around town talking about Robin Hood. You know he's an outlaw, don't you? And the enemy of good law-abiding folk everywhere. One would almost suspect that anyone who has feelings of sympathy for such a criminal must be in league with him themselves. Is this true? Are you part of Robin Hood's gang? Speak up. I asked you a question.
question. Very well. I don't believe you. But I suppose it wouldn't do the tourist industry much good if I had you all executed. And I don't want to give the outlaw any more excuses to
Try the
kill
helmets
me.
and other things on
So I'll
the
settle
table.
for banishing you instead. I hereby order that you leave this city and return to the forest where your precious outlaw lives. You can be his problem now, rather than mine. Go on, get out, and never let me see you here again. Go!
Although, I'm going to try one of these because it says please put on. That's what I put my head into. Oh, this is heavy.
Will be, yeah.
Oh, Sheriff of Nottingham. Well, what was it? They also the Sheriff of Sheriff of Derbyshire. Around here, like the Sheriff. Oh, is it?
Yeah, across the stand.
Oh, I'm stepping in the water. His grave's there, but where is it? Right. It's bugging me because I know it's there. Whew. In the water.
Just watch the ducks.
There's so few dogs. It's
Come, join us. So you fell foul of the sheriff, eh? Don't worry, happens to lots of people. Everyone here, including me, has had their fair share of run-ins with him. But we always get our own back.
Why don't you tell them about the time you tricked him into letting you out of the dungeon?
All the time we got jobs as cooks in his kitchen. He drugged all the guards so we could steal the gold from his vault while they slept.
I know. Tell them about the time he came to dinner.
Ah, yes, that was fun.
I've never seen someone look so angry and scared at the same time. I thought his eyes were going to pop right out of his head and he was going to need clean underwear.
I disguised myself as a potter and got into the city where I was selling fine pots for a fraction of their normal price. Everyone, including the sheriff's wife, got to hear about me and my wares, and it wasn't long before I'd all but sold out. I kept the two best pots back though. That was all part of the plan. Sure enough, it wasn't long before the sheriff's wife came down to the market with her ladies in waiting to see this pot that everyone was talking about. She looked disappointed when she saw how little I had left, and I took out the pots I'd saved for her and gave them to her as a gift. She was so delighted that she invited me to dine at the Shire Hall that night with her husband and their other guests.
You always did have a way of charming the ladies, didn't you?
Well, it worked. There I was, the most wanted man in Nottinghamshire, sat right next to the sheriff, dining at his table. I encouraged him to drink more than he should, while being sure to keep a clear head myself. Then, when his guard was suitably lowered, I turned the conversation to Robin Hood. What a great shame it was he kept evading capture, and I didn't think it was fair how people mocked the sheriff. As you can imagine, this made him angry, so he was delighted when I told him I knew where Robin's camp was.
The bit I don't understand is how you managed to persuade him to come on his own without any soldiers to back him up. I mean, what did he think he was going to do when he got here? put us all under arrest and expect us just to give ourselves up?
That's why I made sure he had plenty of ale first. I told him that Robin had lookouts all through the forest, and if he saw soldiers or even a large group of tough-looking men coming his way, he would simply pack up camp and disappear. So the only way to get him close enough was for him to come alone and to hide in the back of my cart.
I was a bit confused when you got here and started calling me Robin, but I quickly caught on when you pointed to the lump under the sacks on the back of your car.
His face when he jumped up with his sword, only to find himself surrounded by archers with arrows pointed straight at his heart. It was an absolute picture.
For a moment I thought he was going to try to fight anyway, but I think even as drunk as he was, he realised how stupid that would be.
I told him who I really was. Then we tied him up, cut off all his clothes, apart from his underwear.
I expect he thought we were about to kill him. I almost felt sorry for him, really. Almost, but not quite.
We blindfolded him and sat him facing backwards on an old horse.
You should have heard the language he was coming out with. Pretty colourful, I can tell
It
you.
was probably for the best they didn't. There's some innocent young ears here. Anyway, after we were all done laughing, Cobble and I started the horse back to the city and left him to wander until morning.
I wish we could have been there to see the sheriff's face when he was found.
Oh yes, I hear he was found by a couple of young boys who'd come to set up their father's market stall. The horse was stood drinking from the fountain in the market square, with the sheriff still tied on his back, in his underwear. Must be the last thing they expected to see that morning. Of course they ran and told everyone they could find. I doubt the sheriff will ever really live it down. That's why he's so angry all the time.
At least his wife got a couple of nice pots out of
So you
it.
see, friends, whatever the sheriff does or tries to do to good people of Nottingham, he'll always be sure. Welcome, friends.
Oh.
Come, join us. So you fell foul with the sheriff,
to
eh?
leave.
I quite like this one.
Don't worry, it happens to lots of people. Everyone here, including me, said they're close to
Four?
Oh.
That's what I saw when it first came up. I was like, oh my god.
Oh.
Gross. It's just like a little curry. Holly.
The canopy.
Got a different one. Thinking.
Drinking all the milk. Taking hours on the load, not eating her greens. Bethany and Henry Head. We are wanted because we are evil. Because we committed a murder. We stole a crown of value. Carl. Wanted. Eating too many sweets, staying up too late, bad driving skills. You gonna write something?
I was going to write Mike and Stacey.
B. My brain has too many tabs open. And we'll find the one I'm going to write. We can write one each, I'm going to write one.
Like that.
Just in case nobody knows where it goes.
Well, he's looking up.
How are you sticking it on?
There's blue tack in the thing.
If you come to this attraction and you can find this, then if you find this and you're the first one to do this attraction, we'll send you a postcard from somewhere.
Who signed? Where is little John's grave?
That's an L, that's not a D. Just in case. Oh, it's a month to my birthday. Just putting it out there, it's a month to my birthday. I know, I'll get another photo if you want.
I like the idea of like the dressing up. Marion Matilda.
Well, they say that it was Matilda, and she changed her name when she became an outlaw. There's a thing up here about it.
Yeah.
That looks a bit like Hellboy.
Robin Hood's going, I want to know where Little Jones is.
He's in Kirklees, I know that.
This is a shout out to my brother. That's my brother. There you go. Prince John.
Oh, this song was up for 15 weeks, wasn't it?
My heart.
Oh, it's like neck cutting.
Yeah.
Mad magazine. That's classic. reckon it's the same person who made it?
Pardon?
You reckon it's the same person who made it?
That's the Robin Hood he remembers. Just letting you know, Dad.
Looks a bit like John Wayne, doesn't it?
It is, yeah, very sort of thing, and yeah, very, I wouldn't say valiant, but you know, very bold sort of music. Horror. Oh, it's so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a horror.
Well, you've just enjoyed your adventure around the Robin Hood experience, which is Nottingham's only dedicated Robin Hood attraction. There are other places that feature Robin Hood, but we are the only one entirely about the man himself. which is quite something, I think, for a city such as Nottingham. As you saw the fantastic collection of memorabilia, I do believe it is the largest collection on public display anywhere in the world, and it's been great fun building it up. And we're always constantly adding to the displays on the way around, always improving. New stuff has gone in just in the last couple of weeks, in fact. So every time you come, hopefully there'll be something new for you to see.